Hello everyone. Chapter subject name is Fundamental of Power Electronics. In Fundamental of Power Electronics, there are 5 chapters. First chapter name is Power Electronic Devices. Second chapter name is Thyristor Family Devices. Third chapter Turn on and turn off method of thyristor. Fourth one is the phase control the rectifier, and fifth one is the industrial control circuit. So chapter number first is the power electronic devices. In chapter number first outline is the introduction of power electronics. What is the meaning of power electronics? The word power electronics derived from 3 words. The word power electronics derived from 3 words such as power, electronic and control. Now, power term is related to generation, transmission and distribution of electric power. Again, I am repeat, power term related to the generation, transmission and distribution of electric power. Second point is the electronics. Electronics word related to the solid state devices. Electronic word related to the solid state devices and control into electric object. Electronics were related to the solid state devices and control into the electric object. Third word is the control word, and these were related to the control system. In short, power electronics defined as the branch of solid state application of conversion and control of electric power. In power electronics is nothing but there is a conversion and control of electric power. That is, this power is converted into DC to DC, DC to AC, AC to DC, etc. These are some applications of power electronics. In theory paper, it is asked for 2 or 4 marks. First application is the electric vehicles. Second one is motor control. That motor is nothing but AC or DC motor. Third one is air conditioning and refrigerator. Fourth application is machine tool. Fifth application washing machine, dryers and blowers. Next one is the pump and compressor control, and last one is the light dimmer and flasher. Nowadays there are mostly power electronics used for the automation concept. Used for automation, that is in washing machine, dryers, blowers, electric vehicles, motor control, air conditioning and refrigerator, etc. Introduction of power transistors. In element of electronics, we studied only transistors. In element of electronics, we already studied that the concept of transistors. Transistors having a 3 terminals. Which one? Emitter, base and collector. But now we will study here power transistor. The definition of power transistor is that power transistor used as a switches in various power converters such as DC to DC converter and DC to AC converter. Again I am repeat, power transistor used as switches in various power converters such as DC to DC converter and DC to AC converter. Classification of power transistor. Power transistor are classified into power BJT, power MOSFET and IGBT. Next question is that need of power transistors, power MOSFET and IGBT, because we already studied that because we already studied that transistor having a three terminals, base, base, emitter and collector. Sorry, collector, collector and emitter. There are two types of transistors. Which one? PNP transistors and NPN transistor. These in element of electronics we studied only transistor. Which one? Transistors having a three terminals, base, emitter and collector. Now according to the arrow, there are two types of transistors are classified: PNP transistors and NPN transistors. PNP transistor is the construction of PNP transistor, structure of NPN transistor. These are the structure of NPN transistor, and these are the structure of these are the structure of NPN transistor. Here is the emitter. This one is the base, and these are the collector. Then this is the PNP transistor, PNP. This is the emitter, this one is the base, and this one is the collector. This is already studied in element of electronics. Now need of why already we studied this semiconductor devices, but there is a why need of power transistor, power MOSFET and IGBT. Need of high power semiconductor devices as compared to semiconductor devices is nothing but PN junction diode, Zener diode, LED, transistor, etc. As compared to semiconductor devices, power semiconductor devices can handle a large power, large current and very high voltage. As compared to semiconductor devices, power semiconductor devices can handle large power, large current and very high voltage. Now general requirement of power semiconductor devices. These are some general requirements of semiconductor devices. First requirement is they should be capable of handling large current and power. Second one, they should be capable of handling very high voltage. Third one, its cost should be low. Fourth requirement, it should be turn on and turn off completely and quickly. And fifth requirement is the on-state voltage drop across should be small. These are some requirements of power semiconductor devices. Now, these are some applications of power transistor. First applications of power transistor is switch mode power supply, that is SMPS. Second application is AC motor speed control. Third application is power amplifiers. Next one, DC AC inverters, and fifth application is the relay and display drivers. This application asks for theory question 2 marks. Application of power, write down the applications of power transistor or state the applications of power transistor. Now the power, we will study power BJT structures. The power BJT structure divided into two types. Already we studied NPN power BJT and PNP power BJT. In NPN power BJT, P layer is sandwiched between in NPN power BJT, in NPN power BJT, P layer is sandwiched between in NPN power BJT, P layer is sandwiched between two N layer, and in PNP BJT, P layer is sandwiched between two N layer. Power transistor is having three terminals: base, emitter and collector. Here the power BJT structure of power BJT is like this, same as emitter, base, emitter, and this one is the collector. This is the symbol of power transistor. Here these symbols, P layer, this is the P layer is sandwiched between two N layers. This P layer, this P layer is sandwiched between two N layers, and similarly N layer is sandwiched between two P layers. Get it? Now these are the symbol of power transistor. This symbol is the NPN and this symbol is PNP. Power transistors having a three terminals: collector, base, emitter. B is nothing but base, C is nothing but collector, and E is nothing but emitter. The This is the power BJT structures. The construction of power transistor is different from the signal transistor as shown in following figure. The N layer is added in power BJT. In power BJT there is a N layer. These layers are added and these layers are called as the drift region. Actually, in BJT, there are three terminals N, P, N. But this layer is added in power BJT and these layers are called as the drift region. These extra regions are added in power BJT. These are in NPN transistors. These layers is divided into three terminals, three regions N plus, P, N plus, but these regions are extra regions. A, a power BJT has four layer structures of alternating P and N doping as shown in this figure. N plus, P, N minus, N plus. It has three terminals: collector, base, emitter. It has three terminals. Which one? Base, emitter and collector. In most of power electronic application, the power transistors work in common emitter configuration. That is, base is the input terminal, the collector is the output terminal and emitter is common in between input and output. Actually, transistors are working in three configuration. Which one? Common emitter configuration, common base configuration and common collector configuration. These are already seen in element of electronics. In power switches, NPN transistors are most widely used than PNP transistors. The characteristics of the devices is determined by the doping level in each of layers and thickness of the layers. The thickness of the dipped region determines the breakdown voltage of power transistor. This thickness of drift region is used for the breakdown voltage. Now, Phi characteristics of power transistors. The Phi characteristics of power, these Phi characteristics of power transistors having a four region such as hard saturation region, quasi saturation region, second breakdown region and active region. Here the transistors working in common emitter. So on x-axis there is a Phi voltage and y-axis there is a IC voltage. Already we studied that Phi characteristic is nothing but it is the graphical representation of voltage on x-axis and current on y-axis. Here the voltage is Vce and current is IC. This is the graphical representation. In this graphical representation, these are divided into four regions. Which one? Hard saturation region, quasi-saturation region, second breakdown region and active region. IV characteristics of power transistor divided into four regions. Which one? Cutoff region, active region, quasi region and hard saturation region. In cutoff region, when cutoff regions are generated, at the time both emitter junctions and collector junction, both the junctions are reverse bias. At that time cutoff regions are generated, and in this cutoff region transistor works as open switch. Now active regions, when active regions are generated when emitter junction is forward bias and collector junction is reverse bias. At that time active regions are generated, and in active region transistor works as amplifier. When quasi saturation region are generated, emitter junction is forward bias and collector junction is reverse bias. Emitter junctions are forward bias and collector junctions also forward bias. At that time quasi regions are generated, and in this region transistor works as closed switch. Hard saturation region. Hard saturation regions are generated when both the junctions are forward bias. Here is also transistors acts as a closed switch. This is the hard saturation region, this is the quasi saturation region, this is the cutoff region, this one is the cutoff region, and this one is the active region. In cutoff region, emitter base junction and collector base junctions both are reverse bias. Both are reverse bias. This is the cutoff region. This is the cutoff region. Here the IB is equal to 0. In cutoff region, both the junctions are reverse bias, that is IB is equal to 0. In active region, both the junctions, this is called as the active region. In active region, both the junctions are forward bias. In quasi saturation region lies in between hard saturation region and active region. This quasi saturation region is lies in between hard saturation region and active region. These regions happens in only low power level. Understand it. This quasi saturation region happens in only low power level. Hard saturation region. By increasing base current, power transistor can be pushed hard saturation region from quasi saturation region. From the quasi saturation region, power transistor is converted into hard saturation region by increasing base current only. Hard saturation region means deep region. Hard saturation is nothing but deep saturation region. This is the hard saturation region. Again I am explain, power transistors are working in four regions: cutoff region, active region, quasi saturation region and hard saturation region. In cutoff region, both the junctions are reverse bias. In active region, one is the forward bias and one is reverse bias. Quasi saturation regions are happens in only low power level, and when base current is increases, at that time power transistors converted into quasi saturation region into hard saturation region. Next question arises that how power BJT different from BJT. First, power BJT having a large size. Second one, high breakdown voltage, higher current carrying capacity. Power BJT having a higher current carrying capacity. Power BJT having a higher power handling capacity. Power transistor having is used for high power applications, and power BJT having a low operating frequency. These questions also ask for 2 marks. How power BJT different from BJT? Advantages of power BJT. These are some advantages of power BJT. First advantage is power BJT having a larger size. Second advantage, high breakdown voltage. Third one is the high current capacity. Fourth one, higher power handling capacity, high power applications, and low operating frequency. These are some advantages of power BJT. Now, disadvantages of power BJT. Power BJT having a low value of beta, therefore large base current need. They cannot operate above switching frequency of 10 kHz. Power BJT above 10 kHz frequency cannot operate. The power transistors can be damaged due to second breakdown voltage. And last disadvantage is that power transistor damaged due to thermal runaway.